Drought conditions will only worsen across Alabama in coming days with an upper ridge building, afternoon highs at record levels. Some hope the pattern does break in November toward mid-month. We'll go in there and take a look at that. First off, there's the water vapor satellite view early this morning. Ridging is centered west of the state. That will be expanding eastward. Got a good-looking storm approaching California, but that's not going to help us with any rain. Mornings are nice and cool. It's 50 in Fort Payne, Cullman 51, Haleyville 52. But again, we are looking at mid-80s today. You've heard us say this over and over, but the sun doesn't have to evaporate soil moisture. There isn't any. So it all goes to heating the ground, which heats the air. And again, we'll be well up in the 80s through early next week. If we were in August, we'd be just baking in triple-digit heat. Watch warning map. Things are quiet this morning around the nation. And obviously, severe weather not a problem around here. We can't buy a raindrop. Maybe some thunder out west, but severe weather not expected there. And this is the bad news. The QPF for the next 7 days showing absolutely nothing. And again, we're optimistic it breaks. Every drought breaks. And again, there's some hope out there toward mid-month as we're seeing in the longer-range modeling. Tropics won't help us. A little disturbance in the western Caribbean, that's not going to develop. The rest of the Atlantic Basin is very quiet. So, model fans, let's dive in here and see what we got. This is the 06Z GFS. 1 o'clock this afternoon. This is at 500 millibars. You can see the 588 ridge to the west. Down below that, dry air, sunny with mid-80s today. Same thing tomorrow. Both the NAM and the GFS are at 86. Same thing Sunday. And quite frankly, the same thing Monday, Halloween. The GFS printing 87. Kids will be sweating in their Halloween outfits. Although once the sun goes down, it feels pretty good. But still, there's just no sign of any change. No rain, no clouds, temperatures at record levels. Heat waves and droughts go hand in hand. Look at the anomalies. And not just Alabama. We got that heat expanding up into parts of the Great Plains. If you're looking for cool air, try the Northeast. They'll be below average, and the West will be below average. Tuesday, same deal. And then Wednesday of next week, a 1027 high drops in. That's when the number should drop a little bit. Highs drop in the low 80s. And this is Thursday, the GFS showing a high of 78. And here's a week from today. You know, we had maybe some hope of a trough approaching from the west. No. That idea is off the table. And we are dry. That's just not good. Here's the end of the forecast period. This is Sunday, November 6th. There is a short wave north of the state, but again, there's just nothing there. And this is really discouraging. Look at the rain for the next 10 days. This is valid through Sunday, November 6th. Nothing for Alabama, Mississippi, most of Georgia, Louisiana, and Arkansas. Just that little donut down here where we are. But again, let me give you some hope. The European, and look, you've heard me say this many times. I don't like dealing with specifics beyond 7 days. In these videos, we go to 10 days. Now, I'm going out to mid-November, but we're not talking weather. We're looking at the pattern. And this is coming off the European ensemble. And understand that there is evidence that a big trough carves out over the east in mid-November, a pattern flip. And this would certainly open the door for much cooler air and some rain along the way. And this is the European ensemble guidance. This is the mean of all the members for out through November 28th, expected rain. And you can see that it's got red, and red in this case is good. This is not temperature, this is rain. And suggesting that indeed the rains will come back through mid and late months. So again, there's optimism there, and climatologically speaking, there's support for that, as November and December tend to be fairly active. So it will end. It will end. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes in the blog. The next video here by 4 o'clock this afternoon. If you can't catch us this evening on the live stream or the television side, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.